What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to another About Teams video. In our MLB segment, we did the American League yesterday, and now we're going to do the National League tier list, grading rotations. How comfortable would you feel, at least solid three, wild card division series, championship series. How comfortable would you feel with each rotation, if you were, or one of us was a manager of a baseball team sending out? So, you can see the American League here, and now we're going to add on to it with the National League. Nick, so we'll start with, it's only fair to start with the reigning National League champions. Arizona Diamondbacks, you got Zach Gallen. And after that,
Sign Montgomery.
Playoff experience.
B or low A. Because I like their rotation, but it's not like that high caliber. I think they got to hit their stride. I think they're starting slow, obviously.
Yeah, I feel like it has the potential to be A, but right now I'd go like B just because they haven't all hit their stride yet.
I'll put them behind Baltimore because I think Baltimore's a bit.
Yeah, I mean Corbin Burns, man, so good. Atlanta. Obviously, we've known them to get into the playoffs with their bats. I forget who went on IR for the rest of the year. Was it Spencer Strider?
Yeah, he was their ace. But they've got Fried, Chris Sale. Chris Sale's been pitching lights out for them. He just
if only the Red Sox had that after 2018. If they had Spencer Strider, I would have put them really high up.
Still showing up. Like
I would go. I was thinking like B plus, A minus. Like
you want to go low A.
Yeah, we can go low A for now. Okay. If they had Spencer Strider, though, they're up there for S tier. The way Chris Sale's been pitching, that makes like a three-headed monster. Chicago Cubs, obviously. I mean, story of the year has been, I don't know how to pronounce his name, but
Imanaga. Shout out Imanaga.
Yeah. He's been a beast.
Yeah.
Has he lost yet?
What were you saying? Go ahead.
Has he even lost a game yet?
I don't think so.
I mean, him alone, he's a certified ace right now. Yeah. And then after that, I mean,
they've got, the thing is, the Cubs starting rotation has been extremely underrated. Yeah. I know we said, for each league, just do one S tier team. But there's two teams I have in mind for S, and the Cubs are one of them. But
I want to see more from the Cubs before I can put them S tier. Like, I mean, Himanaga's been a great story, but what if he has a bad month in May? Anything's really possible. From what I've seen, though, I mean, we could go A.
I'll go A because we've talked about before why some of these teams maybe are a tier lower than some people would think is sustainability, because you can pitch like the Red Sox is a perfect example. They've been pitching great.
That's what I like. That's what I grade based off of what's sustainable and what isn't.
Right. And I don't know if the Cubs can sustain how, I think they have 2 or 3 starters with a 2 or below ERA. Imanaga's below 1. That's just, if he sustains that for an entire year without getting hurt, that's MVP. And he throws 92 miles an hour. He's not a power pitcher. He's got a great pitch mix. And, like we've talked about, it's awesome to see these Japanese players coming over and just dominating in the MLB.
Yeah. I agree. Gotta go A for now. Reds, where would you lean here?
I'd give maybe a C or D. Yeah. They're nothing crazy. They hit a rough skid and losing 8 in a row, but they've got some good young guys. Nick Lodolo, he's got promise. Hunter Green,
Hunter Green has potential, but I feel like we've been saying that for a little bit.
Yep. I'll go low. I don't want to put them down here because I think
C- for now. C- for now. Rockies though can go F.
They might be worse than the White Sox, I think, because at least the White Sox have Crochet. The Rockies have nobody. Their best pitcher is Kyle Freeland, and he's
Freeland. He has 6 ERA every year. Dodgers. I mean,
Dodgers in either B or A because I know.
You got Tyler Glass
Yep.
now.
Yep.
He's been a beast.
I want to put him like ahead of the Cubs, but
If he's healthy, this rotation's an A.
yeah.
Is Clayton Kershaw going to be back this year?
That's a tough question. They just got back Walker Buehler, who's been kind of shaky his first 2 outings, but
I feel like he'll settle in though. He's always been like a low 2 high or like high 2 low 3 ERA kind of guy. So I trust him.
and the lineup they have is so good that like if you don't give up 6 runs, you're probably going to win the game with how good they're lineup. So
I agree.
I'd say A for now, like middle of the pack A. I don't think their rotation is as good as the Twins or the Guardians as of right now, but
not as deep.
Glasnow's got them on their way. Like you said, if he's healthy, they're going to be a top tier rotation.
Yeah, exactly. Marlins
D. I'd put them in D.
Yeah, you got Jesus Luzardo, but then after that,
they're missing Alcantara.
Yeah,
it's just disappointing year for the Marlins, to say the least.
Yeah, love the Miami Marlins. Brewers, they always have like decent pitching, even if it's not the highest names. I'd go high C, low B.
I'm gonna say low B because they still have Freddie Peralta, Brandon Woodruff, but no Corbin Burns is a big blow because I think when they had Burns, they were up here. They were
almost S. Yeah.
But
they relied on their pitching for a while, losing Corbin Burns, but they still got some decent pitching. I'd go B. B's fair. Mets.
Mets is. I would say maybe like a low C. They don't have. I mean, they have. Is Senga back? I'm trying to.
I don't know if he's back yet, but he's decent. Or he's shown like pretty good fly. He had a good rookie year. There's just too much like. For me, I'd go C. I kind of agree with that.
Now that I'm looking at it, though, I made a mistake about the Brewers. I think Brandon Woodruff's actually hurt right now.
Oh,
they've still been playing good baseball.
We could. It's not like always like necessarily healthy right now, but like what their potential could
just
be.
Just like potential, like with what roster they have.
I like to measure it. How comfortable would you feel everyone healthy going into a playoff series, unless like they're out for like the whole year, like
like the Braves, with Strider. Okay, yeah.
We'll go that. Mets, I'd go C.
C, low C.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, because Senga, I think when Senga's healthy, he's obviously their ace, and I think he elevates them from a D to a C.
Yeah, no.
Now this
Phillies, you got Zach Wheeler.
I wanted to put them here. I think they're the cream of the crop rotation in the National League.
I'm not upset about that. Pirates, Paul Skeens making his debut.
I'd put him right near the A's. I mean, Jared Jones has been, a breakout stud. Paul Skeens is going to be, settling in.
Paul Skeens lives up to his expectation. They could be like a quickly B tier, but we'll see. I'll go C for now. Padres.
I'd say B or C. They got Dylan Cease. Michael King's been pitching good. They're not anything like insane, but they're solid rotation. I'll put them right in the middle of the pack. I think they're better than the Red Sox. I'd say they're better than Diamondbacks, but they're not better than
Orioles. No, I feel like we're disrespecting the Orioles right now.
We're disrespecting the Orioles, you said?
I feel like they're just too good to put them next to
It's their offense, man.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see come playoffs, but I think Baltimore has got it this year. Giants. You got some names like Logan Webb.
Now, are we talking potential?
How comfortable would you feel fully like right now, like entering the playoffs this postseason?
Well, they got Logan Webb right now as their ace because Snell, I'm pretty sure, just got on like the 15-day IL. But I'd put him like
I thought he was going to be a good signing for them.
Yeah, he didn't look good his
Hasn't shown anything yet. We'll see.
I'm gonna put a middle of the pack B because Logan Webb's a stud. I mean, I think he finished second in Cy Young voting last year behind Snell. So I'm
Logan Webb. I love his game. He just got that fiery passion about him, like a Sonny Gray almost.
Oh, speaking of
Sonny Gray,
I'll give you this one.
Well, Sonny Gray alone as a pitcher for me, S tier. But then you got names like Kyle Gibson.
It's just old. It's an old rotation.
It's just old farts. C.
I agree. C, and this would be without Sonny Gray. D.
Without Sonny Gray, it's a D or an F tier.
I'll put them above the Rays.
No, yeah, they're C. They're like Sonny Gray, S pitcher though. I love my guy, Sonny Gray. Nationals been a surprise team so far throughout the year. Where would you put them?
I'd go like middle of the pack, like maybe high C. I think they're, now that I look at it.
Oh, get it? High C, the drink.
I put them like right here. I think you just said they're a surprise team.
Sustainability.
All right. Yeah.
I like the Nationals. Good for them for finally being relevant again. They won that World Series and peeled off the map for like 5 years.
Yeah.
Guys
like Trevor Williams, he's pitching very good, but is it sustainable? That I can't.
Yeah, we'll see.
Say it is.
Good for the Nationals just to be back to somewhat competitive baseball, like the A's. I think this is a pretty good list though. We got. I don't think I have too many problems with this list, or gonna look back on like, damn, we underrated or overrated this team. But we'll see what happens. I think this list is overall very solid though. But with that being said, thank you guys all for listening to our National League and American League combined starting rotation grades. We're going to do more of these with bats, lineups, bullpen. But tomorrow, just to give everyone an overview, we're going to be just kind of recapping kind of the early weekend games and like a preview of maybe some coming up, anything that's kind of stuck out to us. So we're always keeping track of the games too. But thank you guys all for listening, and we'll catch you in the next one.